I know we gotta talk about Hogwarts Legacy at some point, like in the future. I beat the game, and that was a great game. That
Yeah,
was a very
dog.
great game.
I
You
mean,
know, I
it's really good, and Ryan don't work, so
no. No. I work, but when I play video games, I hyper focus. Like every other hobby I have, I drop them and I focus on what I like. And it was a great game.
It is really good. I'm not nowhere at. That's not even a fair statement for me to say I'm nowhere as close as Ryan, because Ryan beat it. So of course I am nowhere near where
Yeah.
Ryan at. But like once I won't even say once you get into it, like immediately as the game starts, it's just like, the gameplay elements. Let me say this though, because we talked about this in a couple episodes back, that we were worried about the combat.
Yeah, we were.
There
That
was
combat
nothing
lit.
there was nothing to worry about. Like
That combat lit.
there was nothing to worry about on the combat for Hogwarts Legacy. They do not lack on it at all.
Okay. I'm gonna try it out Sunday, see what it is.
It's to get like a full, I would say this, to get like a full combat experience, you do have to get a little bit further into the game. Because they are going to teach you like a minimum few spells, but like to really get into the let's whoop some ass, you're going to have to progress in the game a little bit. But even starting off, like the way they teach you how to chain spells together, combos and all that other stuff, like it's nice.
What's funny, that's surface level, which is the funny part. Over time, they don't teach this to you. You either figure it out or you go to your field guide, and when you find monsters, they show you how to fight them.
Mm-hmm.
There's different ways and different tactics to attack different monsters, and like this ain't no spoiler, but there's like a toad monster. If you use Leviosa when it's about to attack you with its tongue out, you will hang it by its tongue, its stomach is weak, and that's how you can give an attack spell to finish it, because its shell is tough.
So
and like something as small as that is so big to me.
Definitely use the field guide, like what Ryan just pointed out, like because it updates like every time you interact with something, even if it's something small or even if it's something that you come across by accident. Like Ryan's talking about the toad monster. I came across the toad monster by accident. I wasn't trying to find that toad monster. It found me.
It jumped out the water. It just jumped out the water. You saw that exclamation point.
Right. And I was like, who's down here? And then this fat ass toad monster came. But like your field guide updates. And like Ryan said, it gives you a description of like what the monster is and what's the best tactic to defeat it.
Okay.
And then like it's the way that they did it, the way that they did it is very intuitive. And it's it doesn't force you to be involved. It's like you can't help it. Like you cannot help to submerge yourself into this game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a try.
You're gonna love it, Ralph. You're absolutely gonna love it.
It's nice.
Love it. I'm putting on the robe. I'm putting on the socks. I'm putting on the scarf. I'm grabbing a wand.
Do it.
I did it one day.
The funniest thing about my character is that my character don't be wearing the Hogwarts stuff. This what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing. Like, so when I'm in the school, I put on my robes. So y'all know that I go here. But then when I go outside,
I'm taking them junks off.
I take them junks off, and we go wreak havoc.
I was sticking to Ravenclaw paraphernalia until a certain line of missions where I was fighting these bad guys. I was like, this is like an extracurricular activity. Don't let me rep my school now.
That's the same thing.
I put
on that red, whatever that red outfit was. They give you this red outfit and a cape. I must have put that junk on. I was like, yeah. I'm not in Hogwarts no more. Come get some. I'm
just out here free fighting.
Come get some.
Now, I do have one question.
Yo.
Have y'all used any of the curses yet?
Ryan? I ain't learned them yet. I'm not at the point where I've learned them yet. But Ryan,
I learned all of them.
Ryan said he learned them for educational purposes.
I only used them on the really bad guys, and I barely use Avada Kedavra. I really only used Imperio, because Imperio, when you start controlling them, I was like, yeah, go fight your homeboys for it.
This episode of The Blurred Mob contains explicit language. While we want everyone to enjoy the show, sometimes we may say things that are not appropriate for all ages. So, in other words, Mom, Dad, Granny, we cussing. Discretion is advised.
King G, Growth Site, ENT. Rock with it, rock with it, rock.
That was the wrong intro.
That was the wrong intro.
Listen. I made you the correct video.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You did that. You did that. I made you the correct clip to put in here.
Oh man!
I don't know how you did
Come
that.
on now, food.
I don't know how you did that.
Yo, it must have been. That's so crazy.
I just looked up. I said, "Whoa, wait a minute!"
I started hearing myself talking, and I was like, "Wait a minute, we don't." That's so funny. That's so funny. This is what happened. The original video we had, the one that Ron made, was too big for the software that we're using for this live stream today.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to recompile the video, and I was rushing. I'll admit, I was rushing, and I thought all of the files, loaded up correctly. They did not, and that's what we ended up with. What we got.
Oh, my boy Sage.
What's going on, the Dark Sage? What's up? But let's go ahead and get started. I'm sorry. We were supposed to have the Mortal Kombat music playing. Everybody was supposed to be getting hype.
Boy.
I ruined the whole thing, but
we gonna get better.
It is what it is. This is my first day out here.
We build the plane while we fly it. Ain't that the
plane.
phrase? You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna crash.
It's not gonna crash, but listen, I want to welcome everybody to our second Versus Tuesday tournament, but this is the first time we are doing a kickoff and the first time we are doing the kickoff live. So, at the banner at the bottom, make sure to follow us on our social media platforms if you haven't already, so to make sure that after this kickoff, you get the notifications for everything that was coming on. The Dark Sage said he loves that phrase, "You build the plane."
I forgot who I stole that from. I ain't make that up. I probably heard it from some motivational YouTuber. I don't know. I used to watch them gurus back in the day.
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism.
He was watching Dr. Sebi and them on his
I like sponsorship, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you
know what I'm saying?
But welcome to the Blurred Mob Podcast. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm your host, Fu, joined by my two co-hosts, Ryan and Ralph. As I said before, we are here to announce the final contenders for our Cartoon Network Versus Tuesday tournament. For the past 7 days, we have let you all, our followers, vote between 32 contestants, and we have trimmed it down to the final 16. So what we're going to be doing here today is announcing each of the contenders. And at the end, we are going to make the bracket. We're going to be using a random bracket generator. So you guys can see that we did not do this. Whatever ends up tonight, I just want to let y'all know we did not do this.
We ain't make this list either, cause we're gonna get into it.
Hey,
y'all made me mad.
Oh my God.
Some of these choices, to me, they're not surprising. Ryan got some things to say. We're gonna see what Ryan got to say.
Let's get into it because 2 or 3 of them can go.
But a couple things though, if you are watching this, make sure you use our hashtag #JoinTheMobNerds. Reach out to us, let us know how you felt. If you're watching this on YouTube, Twitch, make sure you subscribe or follow. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, make sure to like the page. So let's go ahead and get to contestant number 1. So I do want to say this before we get started. We got 31 votes total for everybody who voted. So I just want to give like a round of applause for the people at home for participating. It means it, yeah, for real though. This is exciting. Like seeing this much participation is exciting. Like somebody had commented on the pre-promo. He was like, "Yeah, I want my show to win." And I was like, make sure you vote so they can make it on the record. They was like, "Oh, I already voted." I was like, say less. Well, we are
was
going
way
to
more votes than our first tournament. Our first
heck,
tournament, the highest amount was
yeah.
like 20.
I think the
I
highest
think
was
we had
like
like
24.
20, yeah.
So like this isn't even like the tournament hasn't even started yet, and to get like 31 responses, and I thought the survey was gonna be a bit overwhelming because we got 32 TV shows on here, but y'all came and
Yep.
showed up.
Folks like their cartoons now.
Hey, look, I'm excited.
That
So
is true.
let's get started with contestant number 1. Coming out the gate with 25 votes is the Teen Titans. Woo!
Honestly, not surprising.
Not mad at this.
Not
Not
surprising.
Not mad at
surprising
this.
at all. 25 votes, not surprising at all. But let's give a little bit of fun fact, a little background. So the initial air date for Teen Titans was July 19, 2003. The last air date was January 16, 2006. It had 5 seasons, 65 episodes, and 1 movie. A couple fun facts. Ron Perlman, who voices Slade, is also Hellboy. I did not know that. So the same actor for Hellboy is the same guy who did the voice acting for Slade in Teen Titans.
Why does that fit though?
It puzzled me for 0.1 seconds, and then I was done. It puzzled me no longer.
That's interesting.
Also, the theme song was done by the Japanese girl duo Puffy Amiyumi, who also had their own show on Cartoon Network. I think they had like 1 season. But Puffy Amiyumi was a show on Cartoon Network. Also, there's an English version and a Japanese version of the theme song. Anytime you heard the Japanese version when it was like a filler episode, anytime you heard the theme song in English, this is when it was a episode that fit the storyline.
So Teen Titans only had that 1 movie in Trouble in Tokyo.
Well, unless you want to count Teen Titans Go versus the Teen Titans.
No.
I liked it. I watched it. I thought it was good. It was good. I liked it.
He don't like it. He don't.
The Teen Titans Go hatred. The movie was good though.
It's not hate. But they did not deliver what I wanted, which was OG Teen Titans. That's all I wanted.
I understand. I don't think we would ever get the OG Teen Titans if ever again.
Nah.
We just now the fact that in the comics they have made the Teen Titans the Justice League, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for all of it. So we got a comment. That's definitely something I ain't know about the theme songs. Yeah. Like it's a neat, like that was a dope touch to me because I never really paid attention. Like I'm gonna sing the theme song regardless. Like I don't care why y'all singing it in Japanese, but to find out the reason of why they were singing it in Japanese was definitely dope.
If anything, it was convenient. I never avoided the fillers, but I guess it's convenient.
I mean, if you want, I guess like if you for rewatch value, if you wanted to skip through the filler, when you hear that Japanese theme song, oh, let me go to the next episode.
Right.
I watched it all the way through and through. So
same. I don't care. Like even the fillers were good. Listen,
Teen Titans was fire.
Very much.
But all right, Ron, it's on you for contestant number 2.
All right, number 2, not mad at it. It is The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Y'all know this show. It came out back in 2001, last aired in 2007. Did not realize it had that long of a run. With 6 seasons, 84 episodes, and it had one of my favorite Cartoon Network movies. I forgot the name of it. The one with Fred Burger in it. And
Furfur
the
Burger was in
spider,
a couple episodes though.
he came out when they was on
Yeah.
the boat, and Grim was going through 9 ages of grief or whatever.
I think I know
And
what you're
so
talking
I
about.
just remember that specific scene. But fun facts: the spooky droning gibberish played in the end credits, and it is in a creepy voice is Maxwell Adams talking backwards, saying, "No, this is the end of the show. You're watching it backwards." So for all you conspiracy theorists and Illuminati folks, play
Not
it backwards.
Illuminati.
Play it backwards.
Play it
It got a
backwards
message.
worked out in your favor. Play it
got a
That is
backwards.
wild.
worked out in your favor.
Y'all won. Y'all got that one. Second, the series was originally pitched to Nickelodeon, but it was rejected. For this to be one of Cartoon Network's best series, Nickelodeon said no.
Nickelodeon lost. That's an L.
That happened a few
That's a
times
fat
though.
L.
That happened
was
a few
L.
times though.
And you
Cartoon
didn't
Network
say-
get all the sleeper hits.
You didn't say how many votes he got.
Oh, you right. It got a total of 24. So it
Okay.
almost was tied with Teen Titans.
Almost tied with Teen Titans. I was watching the poll. They did get tied up a couple times.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad.
I just wouldn't
though.
expect it. I thought they'll be like number 3.
I did not know
cool.
that fact about it was pitched to Nickelodeon. You know how that's an L. Nickelodeon, look at me. Look at me.
Y'all could have had SpongeBob and Grim Adventures.
Y'all could have had SpongeBob and Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy could be going on as long as SpongeBob right now had y'all picked it
honestly.
up.
Facts.
Galvin Jack said it was too dark for Nickelodeon.
Was it though?
It was.
Was
The route that
I mean,
it had some themes to it.
I don't know. I would say this. I can't see it being on Nickelodeon now.
yeah.
The Dark Sage
Fair.
also said Nick L. O. They put the L in Nick L.
We'll give you that one.
But to Galvin's point, now that we've watched it in full, like experienced it entirely, I can't see it being on Nickelodeon.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I went back and watched a few episodes, and it is one of those Shrek B-movie type of series where when you go back as an adult, you see the hidden mature jokes. But it was I like the dark stuff, me personally. Maybe I'm just biased.
Yeah.
I could have seen it though on Nickelodeon.
I don't know. I couldn't see Nick.
Billy and Mandy.
Billy and Mandy.
You got the Jamaican Grim Reaper talking to you. You couldn't see that?
Nah, not at all.
But let's move on to contestant number 3. It's on you, Ralph. Let us know who made it.
All right. So number 3, we have Codename Kid Next Door with 22 votes. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
I'm definitely not surprised.
Deserved it.
The top 3 are not surprising at all.
No. But
I thought Codename Kids Next Door would beat Billy and Mandy, but
honestly,
what's that Lil Wayne TikTok? Eminem made it on the list and Gucci made it on the list.
No, he said Gucci on the list. Gucci who?
Gucci Mane. Shout out to Gucci.
Shout out my nigga Gucci. Gucci Mane ain't belong on the list though. If we being real, that's a
all
side
right,
comment.
Ralph. Give us the
side.
facts. Give us the
All right.
facts.
So Codename Kids Next Door aired on December 6th. Wait. 2002, I would assume. Okay. December 6th, 2002. The last air date was January 21st, 2008. Who put the wrong date?
It had to be me. It had to be me. I'm sorry.
You've been messing up lately, food.
Listen,
Anyway,
I did everything else right.
Keep reading, Ralph.
We're gonna keep it going.
Keep it moving. Keep it rolling.
The number of seasons that Codename Kids Next Door had was 6 seasons. They ran through 78 episodes and 3 specials. I would assume those specials were an hour, correct?
I think that was referring to the movies.
They had that number. Gotcha. They had that Fire Number 0 movie. Remember?
That was the last one, right?
That was the last one.
Yeah, that movie was absolutely fire.
Yeah, that date was supposed to be 2002. My bad.
Okay, I was like, ain't no way in. It said 2022.
We time traveling with this one.
We time traveling big time, boy. Oh my god! But a fun fact that I did not even know that the Codename Kid Next Door's logo is a reference to Charlie's Angels.
But let's look at it. Let's look at it though.
Once I heard
I
it,
can see it.
it makes sense.
I see it.
But when you look at it though, and I don't have a picture of Charlie's Angels with me, but when you look at it, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
I give you that. I give you that.
I wasn't mad at this one at all.
No.
Honestly,
Controversial.
I would have been a bit slighted had it not been in the top 5.
I would have been excited if it wasn't top 3. Kids Next Door. This is a legend. This is a
Yeah.
legend.
I was about to read a comment, but it's a bot.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
gotta
not
block
gonna,
it.
I'm not
You
gonna
gotta block it.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna click on it. I'm not gonna click on it. I was like, ooh, a comment, and then it was a paragraph, and I was like, no,
Don't do it.
Never mind. So let's move on to contestant number 4. Contestant number 4 with 22 votes, we have Regular Show. Now this was my shit right here.
Yeah,
Regular Show aired on September 6, 2010. The last air date was January 16, 2017. It had 8 seasons with 261 episodes and 15 shorts.
It was 261.
Hey, I feel like, because wasn't it like multiple episodes in like one 30-minute thing?
So yeah, sometimes it'll be like two full. So that didn't count as one.
Okay.
I would say this. It's a lot of episodes. 8 seasons. They could have did 261 episodes. It's a lot of episodes of Regular Show. A lot.
But that's crazy
Like-
though. From 2010 to 2017, you dropped 261 episodes.
Like they have a whole arc. They have like a
Yeah.
couple seasons when they're in space.
Look, that was the MAPPA employees internship right there. That's where they started.
But a couple fun facts is Regular Show is the first Cartoon Network animated comedy to be rated TV PG-V for violence.
I thought you was going to say like pay-per-view or something. I was like, that don't sound right.
PG-V? Pay-per-view?
I was like, did you say it wrong?
No. Did you say it wrong? 'Cause
He over here trying to make jokes, exposing himself.
I thought she was saying pay-per-view, bro. I
No.
did not know.
according to the creator, the show presumably takes place in the early 90s. However, throughout the episodes, you see modern technology such as smartphones and computers. So it could be the 90s with a twist, or I can see it being the 90s though. If you when you look at the vibe of Regular Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Regular
But
Show
then-
was good. It was.
I like Regular Shows. Punchy.
But in that last episode, when for who died, was it Pops or the rest of them? Didn't they figure out it was like some type of
was
different
Pop.
timelines or
'Cause
something going on?
That's when they went to space and they had to fight anti-Pops.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Pops had to fight anti-Pops, and then Pops died, and then they landed back in the park where they was supposed to be, and then everybody grew up, and they
Right.
made a statue of Pops in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Pops.
Rest in peace, Pops.
All
But
right.
all right, moving on to contestant number 5. Tell us what it is, Ron.
We got the Powerpuff Girls with a total of 21 votes.
Hold on.
Not
It ain't upload the picture.
We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together.
We gonna get it
First one.
together one day. That's not my
First
fault. I
it
just
is
want
your
to.
fault. All of this is your fault.
Like-
I'm just playing.
I uploaded everything. I swear.
You never
Alright.
finished Regular Show?
PPG. Here we go. Who didn't finish Regular Show?
Oh, I was
Dark
reading one of the.
Stage.
The Dark Sage. Dang, I'm behind. I never finished RS. Hey,
Wow.
We went wild on social media when Pops died, bro.
Yeah.
Powerpuff over Dexter's Rig.
We gonna get to
Hey,
hold on.
hey,
Hold on. We
wait,
gonna get
listen,
to
let us
it.
finish.
no, 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 no,
We
no,
gonna
no, no,
get
no,
to
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
Wait.
We gonna
Let's
get to it.
let's introduce the show first, and
We gonna
then
get.
let's discuss. Let's talk about.
We gotta go in all. We gotta go in order. But Powerpuff Girls did not realize this aired in November 18, 1998. I did not realize it was that old.
Oh yeah,
Last aired on March 25th, 2005. Total of 6 seasons and 78 episodes. Fair. Fun facts. The show has been nominated for an Emmy 5 times in 1999 and 2000 for outstanding achievement in animation. In 1999, the show won the Emmy for episode 1.09, Bubble Vicious.
Bubble Vicious. That's when Bubble started beating everybody up.
Yeah, for no reason.
No, now I got a speech impediment. You got me reading words like this. And Bubble Vicious and the Bear Facts in 1999 and 2000. The show also won Emmys, both jury for none. Nominated. Stop laughing. It's election.
But why would you say that?
Because you know it.
He
You
said,
can hear it.
he said, I got a speech impediment and you making me say shit like Bubble Vicious.
You know, I can't say that. Got me over here stuttering.
My God.
Oh my
Like
God.
I'm trying to say hubba bubba or something.
Alright.
You got me stuttering, bro.
Well, let's get back to it. We got Antoine saying PPG went hard though.
It did. But
It
like,
did. It really
but-
did.
going back to Dark Sage, harder than Dexter's.
I'm surprised they're not side by side.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not side by side because I thoroughly enjoyed both.
I will say this. I expect Dexter's to be like top 7. I'm happy that Powerpuff Girls got ahead of it because I remember more episodes from Powerpuff Girls. I don't remember much from Dexter's. Personally.
And you know what? That's fair because I remember a lot of shit from PPG, but I don't really remember a lot of stuff from Dexter's Laboratory.
yeah, I think
Like-
Dexter's was very like young.
But they
As far as that
they started around the same time. That was the Johnny Bravo, PPG,
Late 90s.
Dexter's, Cow and
Yeah.
Chicken era.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember Cow and Chicken. Okay.
Dark Sage said they not side by side. I'm sorry to tell you.
Love, we got some hot folks.
I am sorry to tell you, but no, they are not side by side.
We ain't make this list.
Galvin Jack said Eddie clearing all of them. Listen, we done made it past the top 5, so now it's finna get questionable.
It's about to get
now
real
it's
questionable
finna
here.
get questionable.
I agree with Galvin. I do agree with Galvin. Ed and Eddie
Yeah.
should have been top 5 easy.
I
Top 5 easy.
I agree with that. I agree
Holiday
with that.
specials. The
I
holiday
agree
specials
with
they
that.
had.
The movie they had 2
The
movies.
movies.
I think they ruined Ed and Eddie. And I'm gonna say this right quick so we can move on to the next contestant. I think they ruined Ed and Eddie when they took them to school.
Yeah. They tried to switch it up and
When they took them to school, it kind of like the vibe of it shifted, you know.
Yeah.
Because their whole thing was like get rich or die trying, and now it's we in school.
Let's get this education.
Let's get this. It went from let's get this money to let's get this education.
Ed and Eddie were the original financial gurus. They taught y'all how to hustle.
Hey,
Honestly, though.
listen. But all right, Ralph, take us in. Contestant number 6.
All right. Contestant number 6, we have Tom and Jerry with 21 votes. Honestly, I'm not upset at the position right now.
I don't think it should be that high.
Tom and Jerry.
Number 6?
Tom and
I say
Jerry,
low 10.
It's one of those series that is so legendary you can't not put it in the top 10. It gotta have a place in, you know what I'm saying? Like it belonged there. Like you notoriety, influence, you gotta
Galvin.
put it in top 10.
Galvin agreeing with you. He says Tom and Jerry is definitely top 10.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I didn't think number 6 though. Dark Sage said Ron spitting.
My boy. My boy.
See Antoine. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Antoine agreeing with me. He said, I'm surprised it got that high, but I love that show.
But
Dark Sage
bro.
said, let Ryan cook.
But bro, y'all remember episodes from Tom and Jerry when that little black alley cat was trying to fight Tom when he got that little white cat he fell in love with?
Yeah.
When the big dog got his little son coming in to bully Tom.
They had staples. They had staples.
they
I would give
Come
you
on
that.
now.
Yeah.
When Jerry had his little brother and they was like Three Musketeers.
When they
Come
had
on
got
now.
that invisible ink and they
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
they got staples. I just didn't think it was gonna be that high. I would give it top 10. Just not number 6.
Just not number 6.
Just
I
not
give
number
it
6.
I give it like 8. Honestly, I give it about 8. But let's get back to these.
Let's read the rest of the list.
Yeah,
Give us
let's-
the facts, Ralph.
So the air date of Tom and Jerry was July 19, 1941. Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah.
You gotta read the fun facts. It's gonna make sense
So,
after you read the fun facts.
The last air date was September 27, 2005. The number of seasons, since it was that old, it has not fully been recorded. So
they had typewriters back then.
yeah.
They said, what are seasons? How many seasons is this? What?
But at least from what we know, there has been 163 episodes. And the fun facts. Hanna and Barbera ultimately wrote and directed 114 Tom and Jerry cartoons at MGM Cartoon Studios in Hollywood, California between 1940 and 1957 when the animation unit was closed down. Wow. That's a lot.
So that's when they made all them episodes. But
That's a lot. The next fun fact we have, the original series is notable for having won the Academy Awards, the Best Short Subject 7 times, tying it with Walt Disney's Silly Symphonies as the most awarded theatrical animated series. The series also won more Oscars than any other animated series. That's wow.
You can't not add a show like that to top 10.
Dark Sage said he finna report the podcast for inappropriate
Because of you.
What did we do?
Because she complained about it not being top 10.
Galvin J said old Tom and Jerry is top tier. They have no filter in 1950. Nah, for real. For real.
At all.
Facts.
All them episodes with them smoking cigarettes.
Tom will be rolling up rolling up and then got a little bottle with the X's on the side.
Oh my
Getting
god.
drunk.
But the last fact that I have, Cartoon Network aired the shorts from the network's inception in 1992 until 2016.
So that's how it hopped on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
They just picked it up.
So at one point, I remember when they updated like the graphics a little bit. Like the lady in the background started wearing different clothes. At one point, didn't they go to an island at some point and was racing? Am I getting it confused with something?
So it's so if we go in classic Tom and Jerry, this is it. Now there's hella Tom and Jerry's after this. Tom and Jerry Kids. They done made a couple Tom and Jerry movies because I didn't seen one of them.
Yeah,
I think that's what you're talking about, Ryan.
They was
like on an island, like racing across the different countries.
They've made extra Tom and Jerry content
mm-hmm.
since Cartoon Network picked it up.
It earned top 10. Galvin.
Antoine said it's like them old cartoons, no purpose, no violence. Galvin said, but they never show her face. It was just it was just a black lady, cleaning up the house. And when Tom went to acting the fool, she used to beat him with the broom.
No, that was Aunt Gemma from the syrup.
Aunt Jemima.
Jemima, same thing.
See, and it's stuff like this.
Why are you still trying? Just let it go. Let it go.
All right. We're gonna move on to the next one. That's okay, Ron. It's okay. We moving on to the next contender. So we on number 7. Is the picture on here? Because it didn't upload. Oh, there it go. All right. Number 7 with 20 votes. We have Adventure Time. That picture came out ugly. All right. Fun facts. Adventure Time aired on April 5th, 2010. The last air date was September 3rd, 2018. It had 10 seasons, 282 episodes, one special, and 10 shorts. A couple fun facts. On November 16, 2017, the production on the series officially concluded, even though it ended in 2018. With an 8-year run, Adventure Time is the 4th longest running Cartoon Network series at the time of its end, behind Ed, and Eddie of 10 years, the Powerpuff Girls franchise of 12, and the Ben 10 franchise of 13.
I know people love Adventure Time, but that don't belong in top 10. That don't
Right.
even belong in top 15.
As you said it, Galvin's comment
That-
came in and said, "Why is
Yeah.
Adventure Time so high?"
No, listen. I know the new gen the new gen of kids love Adventure Time. It don't belong that high, bro. It came out around the same time as regular show. Regular show far superior.
I definitely
Yeah.
enjoy regular show way more than Adventure Time.
I
I don't even
I
think
did
watched all
like
of
the
Adventure
theme
Time.
song. I did like the theme song in Adventure Time though.
They did have a. It was catchy. It was very catchy.
Number 7 though.
I don't fully grasp the appeal behind Adventure Time. Like, I want to meet somebody who loves Adventure Time, and I want them to tell me why. I don't get it, to be honest.
Hey, I guess we gonna find out when it's round 1. We gonna see. At this point, I'm very curious. I want to see who it's gonna go against, and that's gonna decide it right there.
Yeah.
Eddie ain't even popped up yet. Y'all see that? That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy. Galvin asks, "What's the plot of Adventure Time?" I can't tell you that. That's the plot. Bacon pancakes, bacon. That's the plot.
At one point, he had a sword. I remember a little robot. The
Bimo.
dog.
Yeah,
the dog
Bimo.
fell in love with a
Bimo was funny.
unicorn.
Yeah, Jake was in love. I forgot the unicorn name, and then they had Lumpy Space Princess.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there like a green elephant that was kind of weird?
Dark Sage said, "I'm reporting y'all Adventure Time before it." It's not. It wasn't us.
Agree.
We let y'all vote.
I fully agree. I want to see the age range of the people who voted.
Listen. Everything that happens tonight, it wasn't us. Disclaimer. That should have been the disclaimer at the beginning of the episode. It wasn't us.
I just got one question. Did the ooh wee meme come from Adventure Time?
No, that's
where did that come
Morty.
from? Was that Rick and Morty? Okay.
That's Rick and Morty.
That's Mr. What's his name? What is his name? Because he got a stupid name.
The lemon head. I'm not gonna remember it.
It's something poopy something.
Poopy
was it Mr. Poopy Butthead?
Yeah, Poopy Butthead. Poopy Butthead.
Something like that. Yeah. Adventure Time ain't belong. There's a few others that don't belong in this list. I don't know who voted.
Jonathan said Lemonhead.
Okay.
My boy.
Dark Sage. It was Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Okay.
But
what she was thinking of
round unacceptable.
Yes. Unacceptable.
Yeah.
That's Lemonhead.
We got cartoons confused.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So let's move on to number 8. Ryan, let us know.
I'm very disappointed in this one. Number 8 is The Amazing World of Gumball with 20 votes.
I have problems with
Hold
it
on.
being.
I love Gumball, but number 8.
Hold on.
We got so many other shows.
Hold on.
That are better.
We need to look at our analytics because most of our fans got to be under 20. Can't be, bro.
What?
Can't be, bro.
Man.
They could.
Now I want to put this. Now I want to put this on the screen from now on.
This is the younger Gen Z. These the ones who had them Tide Pods in their video.
Look, I'm not mad that it made it, but bro. Number 8,
bro. No, I understand folks like it, but I'll give you top 20.
Number 8.
No.
First half.
Let,
First half.
let me run through this, bro. Amazing World of Gumball came out May 3rd, 2011. It ended in June 24th, 2019. I didn't even know it lasted that long.
He's not
Si-
excited to read
That's
this
he's
information.
not.
Six,
He's not.
let me just get it over with. 6 seasons, 240 episodes. It was named Cartoon Network's first original series to be animated in the UK, being produced by Dandelion Studios from season 1. Its world premiere was in the United States and its first sneak peek in the United Kingdom. The popular Nintendo series The Legend of Zelda is referenced in multiple episodes, including the spoof The Tale of Zelmore and sound effects. I don't care. I don't care. That don't make it good. That don't make it good. That doesn't make it good.
That man is hot, and I understand
No.
the
But
frustration.
I understand
understand
though,
it.
because if out of the, I don't feel like it should be that high.
Top.
Oh,
I would give it top 20, not top 10.
I
bro.
like Gumball. Like Gumball has made me chuckle a couple times, but
I like Adventure Time more than Gumball.
and that's why Adventure Time was number 6.
I ain't make this. My list will look completely different, bro.
Hey,
Oh my
listen.
god.
My list will look completely
Hey,
different, bro.
this is very entertaining. I'm glad we
This
made the
is.
executive decision to let people vote. All right.
Oh,
So before we move on, we are halfway through. I do want to remind everybody that if you are watching, listening, give us a tweet. Use our hashtag on Instagram. Let us know you're watching at hashtag Join the Mob Nerds. Subscribe and follow whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live. And make sure you follow us at our social media printed at the bottom.
this made my stomach hurt too.
Not your stomach hurt. Oh my God.
Somebody
Bro.
get him.
Galvin said, I ain't seen Foster's Home, and that made my stomach hurt.
We gonna get to it, Galvin.
We gonna get there.
Go and go through the other comments too. I need to relax for a few.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
That's
it.
Jesus.
We gonna keep it pushing. You just gonna have to everybody take a deep breath from me. What they did on Bad Boys, woo-sa. Woo-sa. Let's get into it. Give it to us, Ralph. Contestant number 9.
All right. Contestant number 9. We finally have Ed, and Eddie.
It
with
don't need to be this
19
low.
votes.
I just feel like
It really don't, and I don't understand why.
it really needed to be at the top with PPG.
Ed and Eddie easily top 5. I will let you slide with top 7. Easily.
At least
know
it
what?
made it in the top 10.
Let me go through these facts before we break this down. So the first air date for Ed, and Eddie was January 4th, 1999. The last air date was January 29th, 2008. The number of seasons that they had was 5, and they had 69 episodes. Nice. The fun facts that we have is Eddie is the only character to have all of his immediate family members seen at least partially. Interesting. Eddie's brother in the movie, his dad's arm in Missouri Ed Possible,
That don't
and
say
his
no
mom's
Missouri.
arm. Oh, Mission Ed Possible.
I'm about to say, when did the cul-de-sac get located in Missouri? When did
Right.
that get
When
approved?
did we get,
When did he get
a
here?
steak? When did we get a steak?
When did that get approved?
I'm tired of y'all. But let me continue. And his mom's arm and Smile for the Ed. A tutorial on how to draw Eddie is concluded in the Ed, and Eddie, the complete first season. Interesting. I never did get that.
Me neither. So if you ever want to learn how to draw Eddie, get the complete first season of Eddie.
Y'all voted Adventure Time and Gumball.
Yeah, let's
Y'all voted Adventure Time and Gumball over Ed and Eddie. No, they didn't choose Ed and Eddie because they didn't experience it, Antoine. They would know better.
I think
They would know
Ed and
better.
Eddie was a classic.
it was when they made. Y'all remember my favorite? This is one of my favorite episodes of Ed, and Eddie. You remember they made them big ice pops, and they had
Yes.
they had took all them refrigerators and put them in somebody's yard, and they were
Yeah.
making these big ass popsicles in the refrigerator.
I really like the episode when they built that super tall elevator
Yep.
and they had no idea where they was going. They was digging through the trash like they was diving in a swimming pool.
What was the episode where Ed had that rock in his shoe and he just became a menace to society?
Bro,
He was tearing stuff up.
He
bro.
made Sarah cry. That's how you knew it was
Jesus.
real.
Yes.
Remember when the Kanker sisters forced them to play footsies and they like locked them up in prison in their house
Oh,
to
man.
do it?
The Kanker sisters was so, oh my God. What was the episode when they first met and they had fed them all their food, gave them the robes, let them watch TV, and then they was like, be my
Yeah.
man.
Mhm.
I was like,
Bro, they were thirsty, bro.
Honestly,
be my man. Now get your ass up and hold my hand.
Bro,
Honestly,
I
I
Ed and
mean-
Eddie episodes, bro. It
Yeah.
didn't need to be this low.
Honestly.
the fact that Ed and Eddie was so popular that they decided to make Candy the Jawbreakers.
Bro,
Yeah.
I went to
And
I
it's not higher?
I think
bro, there were candy machines and Toys R Us down the street from me, and I would go there just for the Jawbreakers because of Ed and Eddie, bro.
we got No Reload Rich said, good show, but the animation was ugly. I think, but them Jawbreakers look good. Okay,
It
listen.
In the 90s, though.
The 90s, it looked pretty good. As far as the 90s go, it was
It
pretty
looked
good.
real good for it. That's like saying OG Dragon Ball Z don't look good. It can't look at when it came out.
I think he's referring to the fact that Ed and Eddie had green tongues. Everybody head shape looked like
Art style.
Everybody looked like green
Yeah.
beans. Like
So y'all ever heard like those inside the show like theories where they was like, oh, Ed and Eddie they're actually like dead or something, and this is like them living in heaven or something like that. That's why they never left the cul-de-sac. It was like
Yeah.
all types of theories.
I've seen that conspiracy theory that they all
Mhm.
dead. And that's why they
Mhm.
look like that. But I would say Ed and Eddie had its moments where the animation it looked weird, like they was doing stuff, and it was like, But I'm gonna pull up Galvin's comment because this is what I was about to say. But that's what made it unique. The art style is what made
Facts.
Ed and Eddie
Yeah.
unique.
Because I don't think anybody has ever copied Ed and Eddie's art style.
I mean, they won't.
Yeah.
They won't.
All I'm gonna say is Ed and Eddie's art style was bad. Adventure Times was trash. Boo boo garbage.
He
It was.
just-
He mad about Adventure Time.
yeah, he is.
And Gumball.
I feel you. But let's move on to contestant number 10. Coming in with 18 votes, we have Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's get the facts. Somebody said, wow, not Adventure Time. She voted for Adventure Time.
Adventure Time may be
wait,
one of the top
let
10.
me read the facts.
Yes.
let me read the facts. That's funny too. Let me read the facts before we get into the Courage the Cowardly Dog conversation. The air date was November 12th, 1999. The last air date was November 22nd, 2002. It had 4 seasons with 52 episodes and 102 segments. Fun facts. Courage's dialogue decreased after the first season. This is because the creators at Cartoon Network thought Courage talked too much and wanted his dialogue cut short.
Oh, he said, well, blah, 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 blah. What
Yeah,
did he
in the
say?
in the later seasons. In the later seasons. I do remember he used to talk though. But now I don't remember him talking because they cut it out.
Yeah, he used to do what
The-
Scooby Doo did. Like
Like
half
4
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
4 words came out his mouth.
Yeah,
But-
pretty much.
This next fun fact is creepy, but I thought it was interesting. So the show is set in a town called Nowhere, which is actually a real place in New Mexico. In real life, an elderly couple who lived in Nowhere with their pet dog frequently reported bizarre and paranormal activity, including a creature they identified as a skinwalker. After their report, the couple went missing under strange circumstances. Only the dog was found.
And
That's what they saw. They saw the Return to Slab guy.
Yeah.
Return to Slab.
So wait, so Courage was based on a true story?
I saw that though. I saw that
Yeah.
theory that was based on a real thing.
Bro, that show too creepy to be a true story, bro. Ooh.
Galvin said it's too low. I agree. Antoine said I liked it, but I couldn't watch that too much at night.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. Galvin J.
Nothing.
Not like a you
That
something.
freaky blonde dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Courage the Cowardly Dog had a bunch of weird stuff. The fox that wanted to mate with Muriel.
Wasn't there an episode when he was like in like a science lab or something? They was doing experiments on people. Was it on other animals?
I
That
can't
episode
remember.
creeped me out. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
recently just watched the Christmas
so.
episode with the snowman. So the snowman comes to live with them because they literally tore a hole in the ozone layer.
Oh yeah.
And so Courage got on a plane, flew to the North Pole, got a needle and thread. It sewed up the hole in the ozone. Like, y'all are not serious.
They was out here doing some real crazy stuff though.
Courage belongs in top 10 because it was a legend and it was the scariest Cartoon Network series that existed. I'll give it that.
Hey, this was funny too. The
I
mac
can-
and cheese that baby Muriel wanted. She throws more macaroni.
Yeah.
Less macaroni.
I remember that. I remember that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Y'all really pulling through tonight with the comments. I am enjoying it. I'm gonna say this because now we passed top 10. I'm questionable about 2. But you know, the people who are in the top 10, I'm not surprised they're in the top 10, except 2.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Shout out my fellow '90s kids. We here.
We
Y'all
need the
represent.
90s babies to go strong. After today, we need the 90 babies to go strong.
Yeah.
And
Because this is out of hand.
Galvin
and I-
Jack said the top 10.
And to the person I offended with my Adventure Time take, I don't take it back. I'm sorry.
He said you gotta deal with it. All right, Ron. Number 11. Who is it? Give it to us.
I'm not mad at this one. Ben 10. And that's including Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, and etc. So there are a lot of air dates. I'm not going to name them all, but Ben 10 had multiple spin-offs. You had the 3 I just named, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. And then they made a reboot, which is like Ben 10 2016 type whatever. But OG Ben 10 aired in December 27th, 2005. The reboot stopped airing in April 11th, 2021. Total number of seasons. Honestly, let me count this out. 3, 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 9 plus 6 is 15. So it's 14. They have 14. They have 14 seasons and they had like over 250 episodes. Ben 10 was legendary. I'm gonna give y'all Ben 10. I'm gonna give y'all Ben 10. I liked Ben 10. That was like when Cartoon Network went into the new generation a little bit and they started doing more. I like what Ben 10. Fun facts: originally, the Omnitrix was supposed to allow Ben to become alternate versions of himself instead of aliens. I did not know that. This later became the idea for Ben 10 Omniverse, which has to do with the alternate versions of Ben. I didn't care for Omniverse though. Gwen was originally supposed to be a classmate and a close friend of Ben's. Instead, they made him her cousin. His cousin. Made her his cousin. I thought that was cool.
Okay.
Ben 10? I'd rather be in the top 10 than Adventure Time and Gumball.
Yeah.
Not mad at that.
Ben 10 is a classic. I didn't really get into Ben 10, but I did know a lot of people who like Ben 10. So I was surprised to see it at number 11. I'm glad it made it though, because if Ben 10 didn't make it, then I was gonna be like, y'all, what?
We gotta scrap the whole tournament.
See, but Ben 10 came out, We Baby Bears and Gumball. I mean, Sip Poison, I'm not mad at you. You need to go back and you got to see your roots. You gotta.
We
Nah,
baby
bro.
bears. Let me go.
It's we bear bears.
Look.
She's trying to say we bear bears.
Yeah.
Because I was having this conversation with Sage, and we was like, when recommending anime, I was like, I wouldn't recommend DBZ. But Sage was like, folks need to understand where it all started. And I respect that now. I'm seeing that with these cartoons. I get where he was coming from. But Ben 10
I
named it.
did like some. I do
Good.
like some of the new gen cartoons. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I am not mad at the top 16. I just feel like some of these people should be switched around. That's my statement. That's my statement. I'm not mad at any of these shows that made it in the bracket. I just think they need to be switched around a little bit.
You speaking for yourself. I'm very mad.
Yeah, you upset.
No, because let me still on Ben 10. It's still on topic. Ben 10, Generator Rex, Symbiotic Titan, Secret Saturdays. That was when all of y'all kind of stopped watching Cartoon Network. And that was when Cartoon Network was like teenage focused. And I'm so surprised the anime's so big now, but folks who like anime now was not watching Cartoon Network back then. Because that's when all the Fire shows came out. All the Fire shows came out.
Sure.
Hey, this list is interesting. And we still not done.
We not.
We got six more.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
All right. Going in with contestant number 12. Give it to us, Ralph.
All right. So number 12, we have Steven Universe with 16 votes coming in. Honestly, I would like this higher. I would like this higher.
So he
I'm
left.
not even gonna lie.
So he got up and walked away.
Personally,
I like Steven Universe.
Steven Universe was fun.
See, this so crazy right now. That is so crazy.
So, Step Poison says so good. Yes. What? Dark Sage, I like Steven Universe. Steven Universe was fun. It was a good show.
The Dark Sage said he needs your Twitter. Did our things go away?
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
whenever you pop up a comment.
When we read a comment. He said he's gonna report your
For me saying I like Steven Universe?
No, I think it's the comment. I think it's the comment of you saying you wanted Steven Universe higher.
Yes.
I think it's okay as number 12.
Over Adventure Time, I would pick Steven.
I'm leaving the podcast.
I would pick Steven. Over Adventure Time, I would pick Steven.
That's bad. That is the worst take.
He finna type in his resignation letter on Discord tonight.
That is the worst take you've ever had. Right?
So you telling me you would pick Adventure Time over Steven Universe?
Yes. And Adventure Time don't belong in top 10. Steven Universe barely belong in top 20.
I don't.
Wild.
I think that Steven Universe and Adventure Time should be side by side on this list.
I give you that. I
think Steven Universe is at that number 12 spot is fitting. I'm fine with that. I like that. I'm fine with that. Galvin Jack said he's sitting nice where he at. Antoine Hobson said, as far as an actual story, I think Steven Universe is top. Story wise, now that's a good point.
Yes.
Story wise, storyline.
Nah, you didn't watch the story. Stop it.
Go watch Generator Rex and Symbiotic Titan. We'll talk about the story.
We're talking about
Adventure Time and Steven Universe.
Oh, sit down.
The storyline between Adventure Time and Steven Universe, then it's Steven Universe. It's Steven Universe.
I'll let you have it. I don't even remember Adventure Time story.
And see, we ain't even got to the fun facts yet. We just been in here arguing.
You know what? Let me get to it.
What did Poison just say?
I said Poison said, well, Dark Sage said Poison, they keep hurting me. She responded with, same, I feel like I have a pillowcase over my head and just getting mollywop. Hey, we getting mollywop. We getting so many surprise punches.
Listen,
I'm hurting right now. It's hot. It's hot.
but let me get through these facts.
We didn't even state the facts.
Let me get there. So the air date for Steven Universe was November 4th, 2013, and the last air date was January 21st, 2019. It had 160 episodes spread across 5 seasons. The fun facts were, according to the series creator, Rebecca Sugar, all the voice actors from Crystal Gems were picked based on their singing voices.
Okay.
I can see that. Okay. And another fun fact was Steven Universe was originally a working title for the show, but ended up becoming the official title.
I can see that. They had that one episode with Nicki Minaj in there. Hello, little man. I Sip Poison. Have y'all covered Teen Titans Go yet? I joined late. We did Teen Titans.
Oh,
we did.
That was number one.
That was number one.
Titans go!
That was number one. Oh, please, Brian.
Listen. Pull up Galvin comment. Pull up Galvin. Galvin Jack Garnet was that girl. Yes. Garnet was that one. Especially when she had the episode by herself and she went off the entire time fighting. Yes. I support it.
The Crystal Gems. She said she loves it. Look, Ryan, you have to be supportive.
I told no. Poison is very much allowed here. We cool.
I love everybody here.
I can adore a person and argue your views. That's it. I just disagree with your views.
I like Steven Universe. I do. I think it's fitting where it's at.
I don't hate Steven Universe. It just too much stuff got shot down on this list for me.
I don't see it being fair that Gumball and Adventure Time is so high, but Steven Universe is like low.
And I will agree with you on that.
Like that's why I want to bring them up at this point. Because why is Steven Universe down here and everybody else is like in the top 10?
Now you lost me. No, Steven Universe need to pull them down so that they can be together.
He said they need to be.
They need to go down.
They need to be 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 12.
Exactly. Bring them down.
All right, let's get to the number 13 contestant coming in. Let me make sure I got the picture first. Oh yeah, here we go. Coming in with 15 votes, number 13, we have Chowder. Chowder aired on November 2nd, 2007. Its last air date was August 7, 2010. It had 3 seasons with 49 episodes and 93 segments. Some fun facts. Chowder has been nominated for 2 awards in the 35th Annie Awards, including Best Animated Television Production for Children and Writing and an Animated Television Production. Chowder was Cartoon Network's most watched original new show of 2007. And on Chowder's Cartoon Network website, they have recipes that you can actually make at home.
Chowder fits in the 10 to 20s. This is okay. Chowder was funny. Chowder was funny.
I said Poison said, "Nah, Chowder having a fart cloud is fine."
That was funny. and Schnitzel will be cussing. And Schnitzel will be cussing that kid out.
Antoine said, "Yeah, that show had me rolling." Galvin Jack, in the words of Schnitzel, rada.
There we go.
Yeah.
My favorite episode of Chowder is, you remember that mean old lady that they used to stay beside? They had a picture of her and they wouldn't show the picture, but it was something like absolutely disgusting. They wanted to have a pool party at her house. So they were blackmailing her with the picture so they could have the pool party. And every time she tried to grab it, it would fly away. So all of these people kept finding this picture and going to her house. And she was like, just come in and go to the pool party. So I'm thinking it's like a nude or something. Man, it was even worse. They had a picture of her eating the toe jam. Her toe jam.
I remember that.
And I was like that. And I was like, I get why people was throwing up when they saw the picture.
That was a memory I did not want back.
Hey, but that joke was so funny.
What wasn't she the one who mentored the bunny girl that had a crush on Chowder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
her. I'll give y'all Chowder at 15. That belonged there.
Antoine Hobson
15.
said it was Indi,
13?
or how
Oh,
you spell her
right.
name, been double caked up. She was double caked up. How you got somebody riding on your butt?
Shut up.
Honestly, though. Honestly.
The way they drew them, the way they draw these people on Cartoon Network. Because let's go back to the 90s. Cow and Chicken, that hot link man with that big booty. Why?
Mhm. Hey,
In the words of Chowder from the Dark Sage, I'm not your
your
boyfriend.
Chowder said, I did not want them cooties, bro. I ain't mad
At
at you.
all.
Hey, I'm not mad at Chowder being number 13. Now, the next spot right here is we're gonna have to discuss this one.
Sage, don't leave the stream, my boy. Don't leave the stream.
It wasn't
No.
us.
Number 14 with 15 votes is Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Laboratory aired in April 27th, 1996. I mean, that's when it came out. It stopped airing on November 20th, 2003. 4 seasons, 78 episodes, 216 segments.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, the people that only voted this 15 times were not 90s babies. They were not 90s babies.
And this is no offense. Talking to you, Poison, no offense. Everybody who voted for some of these series, they had to be born in 2000 and later. Had to be.
I'm gonna say this before, because I said this earlier when we were talking about PPG. PPG and Dexter's Laboratory should have been side by side.
Yes.
Yeah.
They should have been up there with Ed and Eddie Coden. They should have been up there. This was a
Dallas
legend.
said it had to have been kids voting.
Honestly, though.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense.
Because why is Dexter's Lab at the bottom?
Dexter's is a legend, bro.
Dexter's had so much stuff. You had like the regular Dexter's episodes, then you had the ones with the superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had the one where he was working with the monkey and the super spy chick. Like, come on.
Dexter had classics. It was a classic.
I will say it wasn't one of my favorites, but I recognize it as legendary. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely should have been up there with PPG.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
I gotta put this on here. Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. I Sip Poison said, "Yep, 03 baby."
You welcome here. You welcome here.
We accept you.
Fun facts about Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Lab was the first original animated series on Cartoon Network. Wow. This is the very first Cartoon Network cartoon. Dexter's have made many cameos in episodes of the Powerpuff Girls. The reason for this is possibly because the creator of the Powerpuff Girls, Craig McCracken, helped with making Dexter's Laboratory before he created the Powerpuff Girls. Seth MacFarlane was a storyboard artist for Dexter's Lab and co-wrote 4 episodes.
That's actually where he got his start. So, another fun fact: it was on a different show, Johnny Bravo. Seth MacFarlane and some other guy, the guy who created the Fairly Odd Parents, got their start on. They got their break on Johnny Bravo.
And that's
okay.
That's what got him started. But that's why it's a legend too, though. That's some of these shows are legends.
Johnny Bravo walked so Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Laboratory could run.
Like that controversial top rappers list. This is like not putting Tupac and Biggie in the top 10. It don't matter how you feel; they belong up there. It don't matter how you feel.
It definitely should have been next to PPG. We got a couple comments coming through. Dark Sage said, "Food back on my good side now." And we got, wait, where's Samurai Jack? Where's Jack? You don't want to know the answer to that question. Butch Hartman. I think that might be who I'm thinking about. Where's his name? What's his name?
What is his name? Somebody give me the name.
Yeah, it's Butch Hartman. Butch Hartman and Seth MacFarlane. Their first Johnny Bravo is where they made their break.
And that's crazy because Johnny Bravo was never one of my favorite series either. Respected, just not my favorite. Scared you.
Antoine Hobson said, I was biased against Samurai Jack. It replaced DBZ. I said Poison said Samurai Jack scared me. I don't know why.
Aku scared you?
It might have been Aku.
Yeah,
it might have been Aku.
It had to be Aku.
Or was it when Jack would be in like that little futuristic cyberpunk city and all them little aliens were walking around? Like, what scared you about Samurai Jack? That's interesting. That's interesting.
But all right. Let's move on to contestant number 15. It's on you, Ralph. Let them know who it is.
I'm so sorry.
But
But
piss me off, Ralph. Piss me off. Just make me angry.
I'm
Just make
upset
me
at this
angry.
as well. However, number 15, we have Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends with 15 votes.
That's funny. Number 15 with 15 votes. Oh, we not laughing. Why you not laughing?
I'm upset.
I don't think this should have been number 15.
No, not at all.
I think it should have been in the higher. I think it should have been like 11.
Yeah, compared to other shows we have in this list, I will give it. I will.
Galvin Jack said Foster's Home is top 5. Dark Sage said
Hold
I'm
on,
not bad at this.
Hold on.
Foster's Home.
Let me reassess.
Belongs between 10 and 13, but there are a couple of shows that don't need to be in this.
Only because as we've been going through this list, there are some people in the top 10 that should be in the top 10.
Yeah. I
told y'all I was skeptical about 2.
I will argue Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is number 10.
I'll give you that.
Number 10.
I would say like 12.
10 between 10 and 12, but I'm not mad at 10.
10.
Galvin Jack said 10 through 13. I'm just saying, given who else was on the list.
Now, if it's not a lot of the people on this list,
Galvin Jack said Ryan. The Dark Side said Ralph finally cooking. He just got the ingredients.
I had to go to Dexter's Laboratory real quick, bro. I had to come back.
He had that Walmart delivery. I Sip Poison said, I liked it, but I can't remember much of it. I love Blue more than anything. The episodes when Cheese stepped in. Cheese and what was the girl
Coco.
name? Not Coco.
No.
Franny.
No.
Her grandma.
No.
Who?
It was an actual girl.
It was an actual girl with the braids, the black girl.
Yeah.
Who understood Cheese, because you remember they got locked out the house, and Cheese was the only one who knew the code, and they needed her to play with Cheese, so he would give them the code to get back in the house. I cannot remember her name.
I don't remember what you were saying.
I don't.
That's a blank. That's a blank for me.
While we think about that, let me run through these facts before we continue. So the air date for Foster's Home and Imaginary Friend was August 13th, 2004. The last air date that they had was May 3rd, 2009. They had a span of 79 episodes with 6 seasons. A few fun facts was they actually won 5 Emmy Awards, including awards for art, direction, and character design. They were created by animator Craig McCracken, who also created Powerpuff Girls. Funny references to the Powerpuff Girls appear in numerous episodes. In Foster's Home Imaginary Friends, Frankie wears a stylized Powerpuff Girl shirt. I missed that. Okay.
When I found that detail, I was like, I need to go back and see this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. And the last fun fact is Wilt is named after the basketball player Wilt Chamberlain, which, I mean, for me, it's a given.
Yeah. I'm not surprised about them winning the awards for the art direction and character design, because
it was creative.
Yeah, it was.
Because
I loved it.
how do you draw imaginary friends, and then how do you draw imaginary friends when the concept is this is whatever the child needs, like their subconscious need, or that thing, that subconscious desire forms into an imaginary friend. So
Right.
how
And
do you?
they got real
Yeah,
creative with them. They got
they
really
did.
creative with them.
I loved it. I mean, the show. Didn't they have a movie? They had a movie too, right?
The first episode is actually a movie. It's a 90-minute movie.
Okay. Like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends had a lot of good memories. We got Coco from there. We pretty much got Blue in his bio, his deodorant stuff.
Yeah, that when
Episode.
he Blue was so funny.
Yes.
I like the Aguado's scary self.
Dark Sage said they got it from JoJo's.
JoJo's. That makes
Everything is the
sense.
JoJo.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, we here. I understand now. Okay. But it won 5 Emmys. Why is it number 15?
I just don't think that people saw it. It's what Ron said at the beginning of this episode. Different views. People got different views. I don't think it should have been number 15.
I don't.
When people talk about generations, it be real. Like every 5
We are
to
seeing
7
it.
years of people,
We are seeing it.
we see
We are
things
seeing
differently.
it.
It's think about this, Ralph. In like 10 years, you're going to see folks who be like, "What's Naruto?" Just
Oh, I'm gonna be throwing punches.
it's already, some people call Dragon Ball trash, and they're gonna be calling Naruto trash soon. It is what it is. It's gonna happen.
I'm fighting the air.
He's punching the air right now.
When I have kids, they watching all of it. You ain't
yeah.
watching this new stuff.
Invite me over. I'll sit
There we
down
go.
and rewatch it with your kids. But all right. Our last one, number 16, coming in with 14 votes. We have Totally Spies. Going with the fun facts. Totally Spies aired November 3rd, 2001. Its last air date was March 1st, 2015. It has a total of 6 seasons with 156 episodes. Some fun facts. Totally Spies originated in France in November 2001. The original premise of the series was going to be about a trio of teenage musicians, but later evolved into a series about teenage secret agents. Another fun fact, season 7 is supposed to be coming out this year.
You lying?
Yes. Yep.
So here's the thing. So here's my thing. I love Totally Spies. I love Totally Spies down. Let me tell you something. Them was the girls. Totally Spies, them was the girls. Them and Kim Possible, Aaron side by side, the girls.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't know that Totally Spies went that long. And when I watched, so it's like after season, I want to say 3, the voice actress for Alex changes. And I hate the way she sounds.
One thing I really appreciate about Totally Spies, they always change their outfits. And that's something that I appreciate in any cartoon or anime. I always appreciate that.
Putting in that extra effort.
Totally Spies belong here. Totally Spies belong here.
Look, I wanted them to make it. I knew they wasn't going to make it high because like Totally Spies is like...
It was nobody's favorite, I feel like.
It was like my favorite. But my thing is like Totally Spies is so... I'm gonna just say it. Totally Spies is so feminine. Like you could watch it. It's like.
But Powerpuff Girls wasn't.
No, them was
not compared to Totally.
We feel like it was more digestible for like a more
Totally Spies compared to Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls were in kindergarten. Totally Spies was in high school, and then in the later seasons they went into college.
Yeah,
I'll let you have. I appreciated it though.
I said Poison said I don't remember this one. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. Go watch it. Them was the girls. Totally Spies was the girls. They got new gadgets every episode. They had different outfits. I love the way how they changed outfits every episode. Like they was doing the thing.
It was like Mission Impossible, but instead of one guy, it was 3 girls.
That's what I'm saying. So with the Dark Sage, the Totally Spies was girly.
I'll
So
give you that.
no, like the huge boy population wasn't gonna watch Totally Spies, and they didn't have like a boy character medium either. So that's the difference between Totally Spies and Kim Possible, because the boys had Ron Stoppable and Wade to lean on to alongside Kim Possible and Shigo and the rest of them. Totally Spies, that was just ladies. Them was girls.
And that dude, and they butler scientist dude who was in the background
No,
guiding
that
through
was like they Charlie. So
it.
like
Yeah,
think Charlie's Angels. Jerry was they Charlie.
yeah, yeah.
I honestly got to go back and watch Totally Spies.
I enjoyed it.
See, we on the same page. We on the same page. Galvin Jack said basically Charlie's Angels in cartoon form.
Yeah,
Basically,
honestly.
I didn't know they had that many seasons though. In season 7, I don't.
I'm gonna watch the new season. I'm gonna check it out.
I
Yeah,
gotta catch up.
we
I
gotta-
don't like the fact that they changed Alex's voice actress, because now she sounds, because when you
Is the voice actress not a good voice actress, or you just don't like the voice with the character?
I don't like the voice with the character. You know how when you listen to somebody like voice a character for so long and then it switches and then it's like,
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So like, I definitely wanted my girls to make it. Like I was watching the poll, like Totally Spies has to make it. Totally Spies has to make it. I'm very scared about who they gonna go against in this tournament. Because I don't think they gonna make it that far. But my girls needed to be in the bracket.
Yeah, I will agree there.
I couldn't see them beating my favorites, but I also couldn't see them beating the ones I hated if the younger folks are voting. I don't know.
I need everybody to go watch Totally Spies.
Watch a couple episodes.
Let's get as far as we can. Going back to the voice acting thing, the Dark Sage said that's why he stopped watching One Piece. They changed all of the dub actors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you get attached to hearing somebody's voice attached to a character, and then like you listen to it and it doesn't sound the same.
I'll give you that.
That's what threw me off. And then Alex was my favorite one because Alex was the tomboy one. Like Clover was like the real girly one. Sam was the smart one, but she was kind of girly. And then Alex was the athletic one, the tomboy one. And I really liked Alex. And then they changed her voice actress, and I was like,
I'll give you that.
So that's it, y'all. That is the top 16 contenders going into the tournament. Now it's finna get a little ghetto in here because now we gotta generate the bracket. So let me get my things together.
Please don't put my favorites against each other up
front. Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be spicy.
Bro. As long as y'all don't let Adventure Time or Gumball or Steven Universe be the winner, I'm okay. I'm okay with any other results.
They don't want a lot for me to set up this tournament. I just want to generate a bracket.
Filibuster. The shows that didn't make it. How do we feel about the ones that didn't make it?
So this who didn't make it. Do I have the ability? Nope. I don't.
You're weak.
I am not strong enough for this activity. Oh, here we go. So who didn't make it was Total Drama.
Which is crazy!
Johnny Test didn't make it. Justice League. 16. Johnny Bravo. Samurai Jack. Camp Laszlo. My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
Fair. Both
Generator Rex. The Secret Saturdays. Mucha Lucha. Static Shock. Symbionic Titan.
Hold on. I just thought about that. No, forget Mucha Lucha. We are the Blurred Mob. Capital BL. And Static Shock ain't make it. We gotta sub somebody out.
Oh my God.
It's too late.
That's going against the culture, bro.
Galvin Jack said, "Where's Johnny Test?" Johnny Test. He's sitting on the sideline. Johnny Test got 12 votes. So if he would have gotten like 3 more, he would have made it.
I expected the
Dark Sage says Scooby-Doo or the Flintstones not being on here is crazy.
I'm surprised the young folks ain't vote for Total Drama. I
Yo.
rock with Total Drama.
No black
No black
representation.
representation.
Hey, we got Johnny.
Yo.
We got Johnny with
Bro.
Ed and Eddie. We got number 5.
We got Cyborg.
No, bro, we gotta. It's not right.
We got
Static Shock
Cyborg
to
at
not-
number 1 though.
It is not right for Static Shock to not be on here, bro. That's not right. We need like a bonus round or something, bro.
We need a play-in tournament. What is going on?
That's not right, bro. That's not right, bro.
This tournament is racially motivated.
Based off
Not
this list,
racially motivated.
it is. That's crazy, bro.
This is so
Oh
funny.
my god.
Static Shock had one of the best intro songs. That was back when I still listened to shows intro songs.
They really don't want me to generate this.
I don't know. I like Mucha Lucha's as well. Mucha Lucha's intro song was fun.
Mucha Lucha,
Mucha Lucha just
Not-
didn't have enough seasons, I think.
Why they
it
won't
not
let me
making it to the
do
top 15 didn't make me mad.
this? Oh god.
That didn't make me mad. Loved it. We're sellout. We're sellout.
It wasn't us. It wasn't
sellouts.
us. It
We're
wasn't us.
We're sellouts. We're promoting this.
I want to let
I
everybody.
mean, we didn't
know.
make these picks though.
We're promoting it though.
We didn't make
We're-
the picks.
We about to make like we about to record 3 or 4 more videos debating this stuff. We promoting
Mucha
it.
Lucha is an honorable mention.
I like Mucha Lucha.
I like Mucha
Lucha.
Lucha.
Mucha Lucha.
Mucha Lucha. Yeah, like that.
What sticks
Intro
with
song.
what sticks with me is an intro. There you go, Ralph. What sticks to me.
I'm fighting for
It wasn't. It wasn't us. I swear. It wasn't us. All right, y'all. So let me get the people in here. We about to see. We about to see
Oh,
who
my
everybody going
goodness.
against. This
You
is
about to
about
share
to,
your-
Scary.
this
you about
is
to share
about
your
to be.
screen food?
Yep. This is about to be some scary shit, y'all. I just want to let y'all know.
Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Whew.
Not sponsored, but y'all, baked chips go hard. I know we got mad when they put that in the schools, but they taste good, bro.
Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on this bad boy. All right. So before, just to keep the suspense, reminder: make sure you follow us on our socials.
Turn
Make
your
sure you
ad blocker on.
Make sure you follow us on our socials. Yeah, don't look at the ads. I'm sorry.
Yeah, please don't.
Unless you like American Express. Make sure you subscribe and follow if this is your first time watching or listening. If you're watching, make sure you use our hashtag Join the Mob Nerds and let us know how you've been feeling about this tournament. And we got a couple comments, so let's go check those out. Dark Sage said, "Now Ron been cooking this stream."
My boy.
Ralph, I need you to be cooking on this part.
I'm
I'm trying to see you make sure
He
you
about
get.
to ban me.
All right, y'all. So we got everybody in our top 16. The sport we are playing is basketball because they always want us to pick something. And randomize. Got to remember to do that or it just ain't going to go right. Here we go.
Steven, let's go.
Okay.
Adventure-
Okay.
Let's go.
It's done.
Okay.
It's
Let's go.
Okay.
Powerpuff versus let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Team
Okay.
Titans for 5.
Hey,
Okay.
this might
that's
turn out
easy.
fine. I just to say it out loud. Just to say it out loud. Let me zoom in a bit more. So
I like
everybody can
this.
See.
I'm not mad at this. Let's
All right, y'all.
kick him out.
Here we go. Round 1. We got Steven Universe versus Codename Kids Next Door.
Easy.
Second match, we have Adventure Time versus Regular Show.
Should be easy.
Third match, we have Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Ed and Eddie.
Mm.
Fourth match, we have the Powerpuff Girls versus the Amazing World of Gumball.
Easy.
Easy.
Match 5, we have Chowder versus Tom and Jerry.
Sorry, Chowder.
Match
Yeah.
6, that's disgusting. Teen Titans versus Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That's unfair.
Match 7, we have Dexter's Laboratory versus Totally Spies. And for number 8, we have The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy versus Ben 10.
Now those last two.
Them last two are just them last three
The
are
last
disgusting.
3.
No, the third to the last Teen Titans versus Foster Home, that's a blowout. But the two,
That's why
Oh,
it's
no.
disgusting.
but the other
No.
the two after that are fair.
Teen Titans was number 1 with 25 votes. Foster's made it in on number 15, not 15. It was number 15.
That's a blowout.
You got the number 1 seed versus the number 15.
We
Listen,
put,
miracles
we put
happen
LeBron
too.
we put LeBron James against a college student who just made it to the NBA.
Ralph,
Rookie contract.
let's be real, Ralph. Let's be real.
Do a redo. I call for a redo.
No, this is good. I like this. Get these
for a redo.
Get these new shows out of here. Screenshot it. We here.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do need to screenshot this.
I'm
for our
taking a
tech.
picture. We ain't
For our
forgetting
tech.
this.
Not Foster's Home again. I was hoping Foster's Home was gonna get a different one.
Honestly, the only fair shot Foster's Home would have had is if they went against Totally Spies, in my opinion.
You said who would have went
You
against
wouldn't think they
Totally
would have beat
Spies?
Chowder? You wouldn't think they would
Well,
beat...
you're right. I'll give you that one too. I'll give you that. No.
Like,
Well, really, I said that wrong. I was trying to look for a good competitor for Totally Spies. I read that wrong.
I said Poison said facts.
like you really think Foster's Home is not gonna beat Chowder
No.
to the ground?
I was looking at something else. You're right.
Honestly, I don't know who I would have put against Totally Spies.
I think
Chowder.
I
Chowder.
Maybe I
with
guess
them
if I had.
having a chance at winning.
Or let's talk this
Nowhere.
though. Let's talk this though. The bracket is out. Who y'all got? Who do y'all foresee? Let's put it in writing right here. Lay it flat on the table.
I'll write it.
Who do y'all see taking this tournament?
I'm gonna be real. Codename Kids Next Door better win that first fight. I hope Regular Show can pull the win against Adventure
No,
Time.
I'm not talking about round
No,
one.
no,
Who do you
overall.
see at the end? At the end.
It's between Teen Titans and Codename Kids Next Door. And
I
that's what
see.
these young folks
This
don't
is
hurt
who
my
I
feelings.
see. Just because Teen Titans got so many votes, I just feel like this is gonna be a Teen Titans blowout.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that though.
Bottom half, I got Teen Titans. Top half. Fudge. This is kind of tough.
I said Poison said I need Teen Titans, Gumball, or Adventure Time to win.
Oh, baby girl.
Now-
the last two definitely ain't winning. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No, but here's
A&D is going to blow them out the water.
but here's what y'all sleeping on. Grim Adventures was only 1 vote away from being tied with Teen Titans in second place.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Codename Kids Next Door was only 3 votes away.
I got Teen Titans and Codename Kid Next Door in the finals.
Now Grim Adventures going against Ben 10. It depends on who voted, and whoever come after that, it kind of.
I don't, because of how many votes the Grim Adventures of Billy Mandy got. I think they might take this first round.
Yeah.
Let me see how's it rigged. So if they move here, I could see, because you know how it's gonna be left and right. Bottom 3 gotta have a winner. The top 3 gotta have a winner.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Teen Titans versus Codename Kids Next Door. I could see that being,
And that would be so hard.
That's gonna be nasty.
That's gonna be disgusting.
That's
oh my god.
Because I definitely see Codename Kids Next Door. This is who I think is gonna move on to the second round. If we just want to go a little bit backwards,
Okay.
I think K&D is gonna make it to round 2. Regular Show is gonna make it to round 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick Ed and Eddie going round 2.
That's gonna be close.
That's
I
gonna be
hope
close.
Eddie win, but that's gonna be close.
I was looking at it. PPG.
Mm-hmm. Over
Are you-
Gumball, yes.
How confident? Some folks like Gumball.
Now,
Some
if
folks-
Well, with PPG being in the top 5 and Gumball was after,
yeah,
Fair.
I have more confidence that PPG is gonna make it to round 2. Now, Chowder versus Tom and Jerry, just based off votes, I think it's gonna be Tom and Jerry. Teen Titans is going. That's that
Teen Titans.
round right there. That's Teen Titans.
I just want it to be close.
It might be close, but I'm letting you know Teen Titans is
That
going.
that need to be like 80%, 20% leading Teen
It's
Titans.
going. Now number 7, I think I feel like just because of my whole spiel about Totally Spies being the more girly cartoon, I think they're gonna take Dexter to round
Yeah.
2.
It-
And number 8,
Women's History
it's
Month.
giving the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I'm picking Ben 10.
I'm picking Billy and Mandy on that one.
I'm picking Ben 10. I don't know. That's probably gonna be the closest fight.
I said Poison said Ed and Eddie like the Warriors, overrated for me at least. It's you just had to be there. I feel like some of these cartoons you just had to be there. You just had to be there when 7 o'clock hit or whatever time Ed Eddie came on and you heard that Ed and Eddie, boom, don't. You had to be there. That was a moment. You had to be there.
And keep in mind, competition back then was fierce. Old school SpongeBob episodes and all the cartoons on Disney Channel, and Ed and Eddie still got watched. Competition for cartoons was extreme back then for American cartoons.
Yeah.
Got to throw that out there. Ed and Eddie they competed.
Yeah, they went. But all right, y'all, we are touching the hour 30-minute mark. So we're going to go ahead and shut this down. Just a couple of reminders to make sure you guys follow us on our social media platforms if you haven't already. Subscribe and follow if you haven't already. And also use our hashtag join the mob nerds and let us know how you felt about the kickoff. Let's click this off. We got a couple comments. Antoine Hobson said, I like this lineup for the most part. It's not bad. It's going as we get to these inner rounds, once we make it past round 1, it's gonna get harder. It's gonna be disgusting.
We went through the whole Cartoon Network timeline. I'll say that we went from the 90s to the 2000s.
We went further than the 90s. We had some shows in 60s.
I just hated
the 1941. I didn't know that Tom and Jerry was out in 1941.
I didn't either. I was just upset that I said from the 90s to the 2000s. I wasn't intentional.
Yeah, you need to.
It's fine.
Sometimes you just need to stop talking. But
it wasn't on purpose.
Just to reiterate the rules. So tonight, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. We are going to be sending out the roster as well as the voting poll for round 1. According to rule number 3, voting starts today once it drops on our social media platforms and will remain open for the next 96 hours or 4 days. The voting link will be available on our link tree. You can find us at https://linktree/theblurredmob or /theblurredmobpod releases, whichever floats your boat. We will be releasing our choices starting next Thursday, so make sure you tune in on our audio and video platforms to make sure you get our updates. Just taking a look at the calendar. So round 1 ends this Saturday, and then round 2 will start next Tuesday, and then it will continue on. So make sure you guys are keeping up with the dates, the updates. If you're not following us, make sure you follow us. And I think I said pretty much everything, especially the part that Ralph was supposed to say. So my bad.
New outro.
I mean, you did forget something. You forgot our affiliate links. Make sure to get your manga, your Funko Pops, your movies, etc. from Right Stuff Anime, and make sure you get your Funko Pops that you want to get for that special person, or you want to get for yourself in your collection, like Ryan and Foop do. I'm working on mine. Don't look at it too much, but you can get it from Entertainment Earth.
You got posters. You got posters.
I do have posters.
It's on the link tree. Check out our affiliate links on our link tree. Get you guys some cool stuff, like Ralph said. I said Poison said if y'all haven't, we need a Nickelodeon and Disney XD live stream like this. Hey,
okay.
It might
we can put that in the works.
We can put that on the list.
I'm trying to remember. At one point, I stopped watching Disney XD, even though I loved it.
So some of these shows actually have been bouncing around networks. If one of the fun facts I had for 16, if for those who remember 16, 16 actually jumped between Teen Nick, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network, but Cartoon Network was the only network that played it consistently.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but the only issue with Cartoon Network was they were showing the episodes out of order. So they would show an episode from season 1, then they would show an episode from season 2, and they would just bounce around.
They also didn't show some of the mature episodes because 16, the folks
It was
behind
20.
that and
It
Total
was
Drama Island were like Canadian, so they had like a different range for maturity for kids.
it was 24 episodes of 16 that Cartoon Network did not air because of censorship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But those are the legendary shows I be talking about. When Cartoon Network focused on the teens, those are fire. We didn't include Star Wars or Clone Wars either because Disney got the rights, so it's like,
Why didn't we include Scooby Doo? Now that I think about it,
It was on the top 32, wasn't it?
No.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Now, if I don't want to expose nobody, but I didn't make the list.
So this program is my love child, you guys. But I went to one website and I was like top Cartoon Network shows. I just copy and pasted like 32, and then I was the top 32, and then I was like, let me add a few others. If they didn't make it, I'm sorry.
We apologize. But there it is. There it is, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and cut this off. Thank you, everybody who joined the live stream, everybody who participated, everybody who commented, everybody who voted. Please be on the lookout for the rest of the rounds. And let's have fun. I'm excited for this tournament. And with that being said, as always, this is the mob checking out. Peace.
You gotta click that.